Oh, hey guys, how you doing, man? I'm glad you're here. I got a tool haul video for you guys. It's gonna be wrenches tonight. Stay tuned. Some of you guys are gonna love them, some of you guys are gonna hate them. But we're gonna have some fun. We're making it work. I'm Jimmy. Let's do it. Let's give you guys a little background. Some of you guys may know, some of you guys might not. But I'm getting rid of all my Snap-on tools. Almost all of them. I might keep a few. Some Snap-on tools hold their resale value really well. Some Snap-on tools, you pay 500 bucks for some things and they might only go for 50, 60, 70 bucks. If that's the case, some of these tools I might just keep. Like my 1/2-inch torque wrench from Snap-on, I want to say that was over 600 bucks. It's got the angle meter in it and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of other companies that sell them in the $200 to $400 range. I don't know if I can sell my Snap-on torque wrench for enough to cover the replacement. So I might just keep that. I'm not really sure yet. But anyway, I'm just filling you guys in. If you're new here and you haven't seen some of my other videos, we're going to be doing a tool haul out and a replacement tool in. And some guys think I'm crazy. Some guys think I'm a genius. It's probably somewhere in the middle, like a mad scientist, something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to stop babbling, show you what I got. Alright guys, we got quite a few tools. Wrenches are in the box, holders are on the sides. Show you what we got. Quite a few wrenches, they just stuff them in the box for you for shipping. Alright, let's get them out of the box the quickest way I know how to do it. Try not to drop them on the floor. Now some people might say, be careful with those, they're fragile. Those are gear wrench. They can't take much of a beating. But I'm here to tell you that I've been using gear wrench wrenches for the past, I guess about 5 years. And I've had nothing but good luck with them. Some of you guys may tell me different. You can go down in the comments and let me know if you had problems with yours, if something broke. I'd kind of like to get a heads up from someone who might have a lot more experience than me with them. But I do have some experience with them. The one wrench I showed you guys last week, I bought this wrench quite a while ago, and it's put up with pipes being on it and all kinds of other things, all kinds of silly stuff. It's plenty strong. So I decided I'm going to stick with gear wrench wrenches. I get gear wrench stuff from my tool guy Dale. You can see here I got quite a few different sizes here. Obviously, it's metric and standard. It starts pretty small too. This is a 5/16. We'll go through the whole thing and I'll show you exactly what it comes with. If I find smaller ones, I'll show you those. 9/32. Metric, 8mm. 11/32. Grabbing the small ones first. 1/4 inch standard. 10mm. Everyone likes 10mm wrenches. I mean, who doesn't want a 10mm wrench in their box? No matter who makes it, you can always use another 10mm wrench. 11, 12. You know what? I'm gonna have to sort these into the wrench holders and see what they look like that way. All right, not many wrenches left to go here. 11, 10, 9. These things are a little tight. The racks are a little tight. All right, they look a little better that way, don't they? Yep, all up in their holders and stuff. These holders are a little bit tight. I kind of like them because they'll hold them, support them very well if you need to transport them around, but I don't tend to carry my wrenches around with me. They sit in my cart. So there it is, guys. Gear wrench standard from 1 inch down to 1/4 inch, and gear wrench metric from 22 down to 8mm. No skip sizes. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. No skips. You know, a lot of these sets, I've bought some expensive sets from Snap-on and other companies like that where it skips to 20. Granted, it's not common, but I like a complete set and the number's not to skip. And once in a while, I've needed a 20. So I've actually bought a 20mm wrench to add to my Snap-on sets back in the day when I used to buy only Snap-on all the time. I felt like it was the only tool that I could possibly get my job done with. But like I've said in other videos, the prices have just gotten so crazy. I'm looking for alternatives. I'm like, there's got to be a better way to do my job without all of that money. I mean, to spend $1,000 for a set of sockets and a set of wrenches, It just doesn't seem like something feasible, and I hate to see new guys thinking it's the only way they can do their job. It's going to deter a lot of mechanics from getting into the business if they think they have to have snap-on tools and spend $1,000 for a set of sockets this big and a set of wrenches like that. I mean, that's just crazy. It's not realistic either. It's not true. So I'm going to prove that it's not true. Maybe I'll learn something. Maybe I'll find out I'm wrong and it is true. Maybe these wrenches all start snapping on me. We're going to find out in my week in the shop videos and my automotive repair, independent repair videos that I do, the separate ones. I'm going to use these tools in all them videos. I'm going to sell all my snap-on stuff on eBay. So take a look on eBay under WEDJIM for the wrenches that these are going to replace, because I'm going to have them on eBay within about a week of this video going up on YouTube. So, but I got something else, guys. It's not over yet. Got these from my Napa store. They had a sale, $59. So I went ahead and picked them up. I always tell you guys, don't cut towards yourself. So I'm not going to do it. Even though I am kind of an expert, more expert-ish. But I have cut myself also, so maybe I'm not an expert. Come on! This is both standard and metric. Same as the other sets. These are ratchet wrenches. The standard and metric. And they go from 10 millimeter, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. So this skips 16 and 17, which I don't like that, but this set was $59. So I'm sure there's some tool trucks that'll sell you a similar set for $400 or so. If that suits your fancy, I'm not going to insult you or call you names for doing that. You know, everyone's got to row their own boat. I can't tell you that you should never buy this, you should never buy that, you're dumb if you do this, you're dumb if you do that. You know, everyone's on their own journey, and you got to do what's right for you. There's going to be people that are upset with this. I know, like my buddy CP, he doesn't like Chinese tools, which, I mean, we all have Chinese tools. And honestly, I don't like them either. I don't like the fact that I have to go buy these tools overseas. I do buy them from local stores. It helps the local businesses. This is in my Napa store. So all the Napa employees, I know the owner of the Napa store. So this sale helps them. Even though it's not manufactured here, the snap-on ones are, and they cost 5 times, 8 times as much, whatever the price might be. I mean, $59. I could imagine that from Snap-on, you're probably not going to get this wrench for $59, or you might just barely squeak it out and have $8 left, something like that. I mean, that's just insane. I can't bankrupt myself and my family trying to only buy USA-made tools at 5, 8, you know, sometimes 10 times the price of what I can buy a tool that will do the job. You know, and I'm not going to make apologies for that. I try to avoid it. I've fought buying overseas tools most of my career. Till about 7, 8 years ago, I started realizing how crazy prices were getting. And I started adjusting what I was doing, because I was going broke with debt, trying to keep up with the USA made tools. And I think a lot of the thing I started to realize was that these USA tool brands, they rely on you being loyal to death and being willing to bankrupt yourself and pile on the debt to buy only their products. And then on top of that, when I found out a lot of them are sourcing their materials from China. So they buy the metal and the plastic from China, and then they forge it and mold it here and say it's made in the USA. You ever wonder why you go on some of these tool trucks and they don't have certain sockets, they don't have certain wrenches, they're on back order, things are on hold? It's for the same reason that you can't get some things shipped into port from China to buy a Chinese made product, but the USA made product is also not available at the same time. You ever wonder why that is? That's just something to think about, guys. You know, I'm obviously not going to go, you know, everyone go buy Chinese stuff, screw the American companies. That's not my intention. I love American companies. I love America. I have an American flag tattoo and a bald eagle tattooed on me. But there's a breaking point. You know, what's your breaking point? At what point do you decide that, you know, if you're gonna buy tools to put in this tool cart, right? If it's going to cost you $25,000 to put tools in that tool cart, or $1,500, which one are you going to do? Which one is going to help you take better care of your family? And is that USA made tool brand relying on you being willing to spend 25 grand and get in debt to fill your tool cart so that you can make $40,000 to $60,000 a year as a mechanic? Are they relying on you thinking that way? You know, are they doing the best they can with their prices to get you to buy USA made? Are they concerned with you? Are they worried about where you're going and what's happening with your debt and your family and how your life is going? The price of food, the price of gas, you know, all of these things. I mean, there's so many things to consider. It's very convoluted. It's not black and white. This video is being filmed on a camera that wouldn't exist without Chinese-made products. You guys are watching it on a device that wouldn't exist without Chinese-made products. And apparently, that's the way the world's going. China is either paying off politicians or whoever the case may be. I'm not sure. I don't know all the nuances. I can pretend to know, and I can bang the drum and beat my chest about it. But I'm just tired of the debt. So I mean, I'm just basically tired in general. So at some point, you reach your breaking point and you go, I can't do it this way anymore. It's not working. I got to find a way to cut my expenses. And if I can still do my job and have less expenses, let me turn this camera up. So basically what I'm trying to say, guys, is if you can find a way to take care of your family, to have less debt, and you can still do your job and do it well, maybe it's time to leverage some of these companies that are hoping that you're going to be blindly loyal to the death and never do anything about your current situation. Maybe it's time that you force those companies to adapt to the way the world market's going, and maybe they ought to not try to sell a set of 10 wrenches for $550. You know, I mean, I'm not going to say that anyone who doesn't do the things I'm doing here, I'm doing all this stuff. I'm doing all this stuff because I've been that blindly loyal, Snap-on, USA-made guy. I got all the tattoos. You know, I say the Pledge of Allegiance like everybody else. I have the same loyalties. I have the same hopes and dreams. And I have the same wishes that things weren't the way they are, but things are the way they are. You got to decide quality, price, patriotism, your loyalty to your family, your bank account, trying to make sure someday you're going to be able to maybe retire and you don't want to work until you're dead, right? That's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of worried about where am I going to be in 15 years? Am I going to be able to be doing this at 70 years old? I'll be 59 in July. So in 11 years, I'll be going on 70. So I'm not going to be doing this much longer. I'm hoping in maybe 8 years or so I'll be able to retire. But the way things are going, I may not be able to. We just bought like a thing of butter the other day was $9. Last year it was $6 for the same. We always buy, it's called Smart Balance. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's a little bit healthier butter. But just one example I'm throwing out there while I'm thinking of it. It was $6.19 last year. Now it's $9.25. It's gone up 50%. So you have to cut costs somewhere. The way things are going now, they're not looking to make anything cost you less money. So you have to look out for yourself, and you got to make decisions to change the way things are happening in your life. And if you got $10,000 in tool truck debt, it's compounded like a credit card. So you'll pay it off, and then at the end of the month, you'll see they added a week's payment back on because of the interest, right? So I'm just saying, guys, whether you do what I'm doing here or not, or whether you think I'm crazy or not, just bear in mind that there's a lot of things going on that you probably don't know about, and you really need to dig in deep. On a lot of stuff, a lot of these companies are spending millions of dollars on lawyers and pulling down eBay ads and YouTube videos and trying to control things and not letting people know everything that people should know. To me, that's deception. So I'd rather buy something that I know where it came from and they're telling me the truth than not playing games. Especially when companies that are playing games are charging 5, 6, 8 times as much on some items. And that's not always the case, but there are plenty of times where that is the case. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Listen to me ramble a little bit. I'll probably edit most of that out, and you guys will see 1/10 of all the junk I threw out of there. So I hope you guys enjoyed my gear wrench tool haul. So there's going to be some stuff going up on eBay. Look me up at WEDJIM on eBay, and you'll be able to buy some of my used Snap-on tools that I'm selling. I've got some Mac tools that I'm selling too, because I bought kits of impact sockets, So I had impact Mac sockets that I don't need. I don't have a Mac dealer. The Matco man stopped coming. The Mac man stopped coming. We didn't buy enough stuff from them. Snap-on man's the only guy left. And only one guy here goes on the Snap-on truck anymore. So keep all that stuff in mind, guys. Food for thought. It's not right or wrong. Row your own boat. Make your own choices. Don't follow the peer pressure. Do what you think's right for you. Matter of fact, twerking that like button at the bottom is right for you, and subscribe. And if you want to see more tool and automotive related content videos, I'm uploading 6 to 8 videos every week. So I appreciate you guys. I hope I see you in the next video. It's been awesome having you here. I hope you're having a great day. You guys are awesome.